From ancient battlefields to modern hospitals, honey has been saving lives for thousands of years. Today, we'll explore how this golden miracle worker became one of history's most powerful medicines, and why scientists are still amazed by its healing properties. Picture this. Ancient Egypt, around 2500 BCE. A physician is treating a soldier's battle wound, but instead of modern bandages, they're reaching for honey. Egyptian medical papyrus scrolls show they were the first to document honey's healing powers. They'd apply pure honey directly to wounds, burns, and cuts, often combining it with lint or cloth to make bandages. What's fascinating is that these ancient doctors noticed something remarkable. Wounds treated with honey healed faster and rarely became infected. They didn't know about bacteria back then, but they recognized that honey had special properties that prevented wounds from getting worse. The Egyptians were so convinced of honey's healing powers that they even included jars of honey in royal tombs as a precious medicine for the afterlife. So what makes honey such an effective medicine? The secret lies in its unique chemical makeup. When bees create honey, they add an enzyme called glucose oxidase, which produces hydrogen peroxide, a natural antibiotic. But that's not all. Honey is also supersaturated with sugar and has very low moisture content, creating an environment where bacteria simply can't survive. Think of it like this. Bacteria need water to grow, but honey actually pulls moisture away from bacteria cells, essentially dehydrating them to death. Plus, honey's acidic pH level creates yet another barrier against bacterial growth. Scientists have even discovered that certain types of honey contain additional compounds called methyl glyoxal and defensin-1, which give it extra bacteria-fighting power. Let's dive into one of history's most remarkable medical practices on the battlefield. Ancient armies, from the Greeks to the Romans, carried honey as a vital part of their medical supplies. Military doctors would apply honey directly to sword wounds, arrow injuries, and deep cuts to prevent infection, a leading cause of death in warfare. The sticky nature of honey helped keep wounds clean by creating a protective barrier, while its natural antibacterial properties fought off infection. Soldiers even carried small honey rations to treat their own wounds in emergency situations. Historical records show that armies with access to honey treatments had notably higher survival rates among their wounded. Some military physicians would mix honey with herbs and wine to create powerful battlefield medicines that saved countless lives. Honey wasn't just valued in ancient Egypt. It held deep spiritual and medical significance across many cultures and religions. In Islam, the Quran specifically mentions honey as a healing substance, calling it a cure for mankind. Traditional Chinese medicine has used honey for over 2,000 years, combining it with herbs to treat digestive issues and infections. Hindu medicine, or Ayurveda, considers honey one of nature's most perfect foods, using it to balance the body's energies. Native American healers applied honey-based poultices to wounds and used honey-based drinks to treat respiratory problems. Even today, many traditional healing practices worldwide continue to use honey as a key ingredient in their remedies. Let's peek into the luxurious lives of history's most powerful rulers and their special relationship with honey. Royal physicians would prescribe honey-based treatments to keep monarchs healthy and beautiful. In ancient China, emperors consumed special honey blends believed to grant longevity. Egyptian pharaohs had dedicated honey farms, considering pure honey a royal privilege. European queens used honey in beauty treatments. Cleopatra herself was famous for taking honey milk baths. Medieval kings kept personal beekeepers, and royal honey supplies were carefully guarded. The wealthy nobles would pay premium prices for the purest honey, believing it contained special healing powers. Even today, modern royalty like the British royal family maintains their own bee colonies at Buckingham Palace. Let's uncover some incredible ancient honey remedies that modern science has proven actually work. One fascinating example is the Egyptian honey garlic paste for respiratory infections, remarkably similar to today's studies showing honey's effectiveness against coughs. Ancient Greeks created a honey vinegar mixture called oxymel that's now being researched for its antimicrobial properties. Traditional healers in India combined honey with turmeric for wound healing, a combination that modern research confirms has powerful anti-inflammatory effects. Perhaps most impressive is the rediscovery of honey's use in treating antibiotic-resistant infections, something ancient physicians seem to understand instinctively. These time-tested remedies remind us that sometimes the most effective medicines have been right under our noses all along. While honey's wound-healing abilities were remarkable, ancient healers discovered many other medical uses for this golden remedy. In Egypt, honey-based cough syrups helped soothe sore throats and chest infections. Greek physicians prescribed honey drinks to reduce fevers and boost energy. In ancient Mesopotamia, honey was mixed with herbs to treat digestive problems and liver conditions. Eye doctors in India used honey drops to treat infections and improve vision. Even dental problems weren't immune to honey's healing touch. It was used to treat gum disease and reduce tooth pain. Ancient Chinese medicine combined honey with specific herbs to create treatments for everything from insomnia to heart problems. These varied applications show just how versatile honey was as an ancient medicine. The ancient honey trade was a remarkable network that connected civilizations and spread medical knowledge across continents. Merchants traveled vast distances carrying precious honey varieties, each known for specific healing properties. Egyptian honey, famous for wound treatment, made its way to Rome through Mediterranean trade routes. Persian traders brought unique mountain honey to China, where it was valued for its exceptional medicinal qualities. Along the Silk Road, merchants exchanged not just honey, but also crucial medical knowledge about its uses. Beekeeping techniques spread alongside trade, allowing different cultures to produce their own healing honey. This exchange of honey and medical expertise created a fascinating early example of global medical knowledge sharing. Let's look at how modern science is backing up what ancient healers knew all along about honey's healing powers. Recent laboratory studies have shown that certain types of honey can kill over 60 different species of bacteria, including some that are resistant to modern antibiotics. Researchers at major universities have proven that honey's antimicrobial properties come from its unique combination of hydrogen peroxide, high sugar concentration, and natural compounds called flavonoids. Clinical trials have demonstrated that medical-grade honey can heal wounds faster than conventional treatments, and it's now being used in hospitals worldwide. One particularly exciting discovery is Manuka honey from New Zealand, which contains exceptionally high levels of antibacterial compounds. Let's fast forward to modern hospitals, where medical-grade honey is making a remarkable comeback. Today's healthcare facilities use specially sterilized honey products to treat diabetic ulcers, burns, and surgical wounds. What's really interesting is how this ancient remedy has been adapted for modern medicine. It's now available in sterile tubes, pre-made dressings, and even wound gels. Major hospitals around the world keep honey-based products in their medical supplies, particularly for treating wounds that don't respond to conventional antibiotics. Some burn units regularly use honey dressings because they help reduce scarring and speed up healing. The best part? Unlike many modern antibiotics, bacteria don't develop resistance to honey's natural antibacterial properties. Thanks for joining us on this amazing journey through honey's medical history. If you enjoyed learning about this sweet medicine, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Share this video with someone who'd love knowing about nature's oldest antibiotic. See you next time.